Hi, Tom Trento, Director of the United West, with a very important message, a specific message for the Christian leaders in the United States, and in particular here in the battleground state of Florida. This message regards the election on November 3rd, 2020. Men and women, Christian leaders. Right now we have a serious situation, a critical situation in our country. Those leaders in the Christian world who have abandoned a belief in God, abandoned a belief in Jesus, they are mobilizing their people who have rejected biblical truth to vote at about 75% of all those Christians on election day. Conversely, and here's the problem, evangelicals. Conversely, we have a historic voting ratio. Out of every 100 true believing evangelical, Bible-believing Christians, out of every 100, about 50 are actually registered, and out of those 50, only 25 vote. What does that mean? Simple math. 25% of evangelicals are voting in the United States. In Florida, that means between 3 and 5 million evangelicals are not voting. You leaders, this is not acceptable, particularly with the stakes so high on November 3rd, 2020. Our country is undergoing a cultural revolution to throw Jesus out, suppress Christian truth, the Judeo-Christian worldview, and bring in a Marxist view. We are leading the United West, an educational movement in the state of Florida, to bring evangelical leaders together to take a look at phenomenal educational material that enables Christian leaders and pastors to teach the congregation how to analyze the policy positions of the two major political parties. You look at the policy positions as they're related to national security, to the economy, to social issues on both political parties. Then you compare those to an exegetical understanding, a true, proper biblical interpretation of those policy issues as they reside in the scriptures. Then you vote intelligently on November 3rd. This is the way to do it. It's incumbent upon Christian leaders to teach that every Christian in a republic where we have the free exercise of the right to vote must necessarily utilize that right on November 3rd. If we have the blessings of a republic that's free, then we have the obligation to participate in constructing the moral guidelines of that republic, and that's done through the ballot box. You want to suppress this Marxist revolution and bring in a Judeo-Christian understanding like we've had historically in this country? Get your folks out to vote on November 3rd and do it educationally in a proper, thoughtful way. There's no better thing than trying to save this country and establish a sound Judeo-Christian basis to the laws of this country. Please join us. Contact me, Tom Trento, and we will get you in touch with other evangelical leaders. And together, you can have an impact in the state of Florida and the United States of America on November 3rd, 2020. Nothing better than that.